episode 3 of recording because I like to make 3 episodes anytime I record, apparently. Alright, that's gonna be the trend. And I even figured out what to call you guys. You guys are the greats, and I know I have an outro to actually, like, say. So you know what? Good times are ahead. Good times are ahead, where I don't have to, like, constantly think about what I'm going to say for each episode. And I'm still mining. Good old mining. Because like, how can you craft without the mine? How can you mine without the craft? Macaroni and cheese. I should add that as a mod. I really want Sony, if you're watching, if anyone from Sony is watching this video, please do the thing where you, like, pair up with all the other Minecraft people of the world, because I mean, you guys are the only thing that has prevented something like that from happening, where every, like, one franchise is spanned across multiple systems and they've been interconnected. Like, I mean, Nintendo has never worked with Xbox on something, and now they are actually working together to make a Minecraft community. I just fill in the gap, Sony. What are you doing? I mean, you're not gonna lose sales or anything. You're not gonna, like. I mean, you have plenty of profit even at that. Even if you lose sales, like, just be cool about it. Just share, let people intermingle and stuff like that. It would be the first time in history that all the platforms around, like, all the main gaming platforms join together as a society in order to actually, bring, like, a whole internet connection, a whole network of people from all different platforms working together on, like, mining, building, and, whatever. I could be mining with the fans, chilling with the bedrock, being able to mine and stuff like that, the craft and stuff like that. Like, we'd be able to, like, do cool things if we had servers like that where it's just a bunch of people. But no, Sony just does not like the idea of people working together, apparently. Come on, Sony. Come on. Don't work together with people. Don't believe that we all have to be separated like that. Like how you're making it seem. Don't make people say that you are the one that doesn't like people working together, doesn't like teamwork, making the dream work. Come on, Sony, get with the program. All right, enough ranting on Sony because I play their games, I love their system, and I don't want them to, like, revoke my everything from their systems. Oh man, my mouth is gonna get me into a lot more trouble than I need to. Not that kind of trouble, but just trouble, like people wanting to not really like what I have to say. A lot of people like what I have to say. It's the people who I don't like what I have to say that worry me. It's the people who are ignorant and kind of a little bit stupid that I don't like hearing what I have to say, because a lot of people like to pick out what they hear and what they don't hear. And from that, it becomes a really big issue because they misinterpret what I'm saying, and they like to just bring me down into a pile of ashes because they really don't like people who are fighting what makes them come out on top. But anyway, regardless, people are people, and I care about them anyway. So let's go back. Get to. Wait a minute. Okay, I was about to say. If that chest had 2 openings, that would have been a little bit weird. Alright. I'm going to need to start putting this stone to use. Right after I put some more stone in. Alright. Write in the comments down below about how good your weekend's going. How good the Christmas holidays are going. I'm sure I won't. This episode will be up before Christmas actually is, but, like, just say how good it's been chilling, how good things have been going, you know? Because I care about my viewers and I really want to know if you guys are doing really nice things. Let's make a pathway here. In this episode, I'm gonna try to start building a lot more because I feel like we haven't been building at all. Like, what is the deal? We're not building in Minecraft? What? Has the world been turning the other way? Has the moon been revolving the sun instead of Earth? Like, what's going on here? Oh, man. Remember when Pluto was a planet? I miss Pluto. I miss Pluto being a planet. But it's not. It's just this little itty-bitty rock inside our solar system. Because science dictates it's not a planet because mainly its orbit is not really the best. It's not really maintaining a good orbit. It's kind of small. It's not really, you know, it's not really following the trend. It's not a Pluto is a trendsetter, and quite frankly, scientists don't like its trend, so it's gonna be like, you know what? No, goodbye. Yeah, that's the one time I don't like science when it's like, hey, you're not right. Bam, get out of here. Science disproves, like science. I don't know. Science is kind of weird. I really like science. Don't get me wrong, because physics is bae. I really love physics because physics. I don't know. The one thing it kind of branches off into quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics. Now, quantum mechanics is the almighty bae. It is like me, me and quantum mechanics is basically my OTP. It's my one true pairing. Oh my gosh, so many slabs. All right, my one true pairing, me and my delightful, my incredible, loving quantum mechanics. If you didn't know, quantum mechanics is the study of really, 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 really small things. Like I'm talking like neutrons and stuff like that. The thing though I really like about quantum mechanics is that okay, quantum mechanics studies how things in this universe works. Basically like how light works, how things like that work. The one thing though, the one thing that makes quantum mechanics the best is that basically everything we know about science can be broken with quantum mechanics. And I love that fact. I love the fact that everything you may have known about the solar system can be completely earth shattered. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't gotten really deep into quantum mechanics, but like time travel. Like, time travel is impossible, but things are not as they seem. Because time travel can be achieved through wormholes. That's a theory. Don't take that as like fact. It's just theory, but quantum mechanics explains that basically wormholes, like if you go, I don't know, like there are pockets in which rifts would happen, and in those rifts there's basically a hole in the fabric of space-time that connects to another part of space-time. Think about it like a piece of paper. You have point A and point B on this piece of paper, and they're like a certain distance apart. The only way to get from point A to point B, conventionally anyway, is to draw a line from point A to point B, and that's like how you travel. It's from point A to point B. There you go, done. But quantum mechanics dictates the fact that if somehow the paper you could fold the paper, then you could draw a line from point A to point B direct. Like the distance would be much shorter. Like you could stack point A onto point B, and then travel that distance, and then there you go. You're at point B now. That is a theory, though. Don't take that for fact. It's just a theory. It's just a theory. A game theory. But anyway. So, at the sound of that, I'm like, oh my gosh, science is being broken? Yay! People, like, because people rely on science a lot sometimes. Like, I'm talking a lot. Like, their whole existence is dictated off of science. Quite frankly, I don't believe that science really like science doesn't explain everything, but rather you can explain everything with science, I believe. Like you could basically like instead of saying, "Oh, that can't happen because science," you could say, "Oh, hey, that can happen. We should make science we should make a scientific law that says that it can happen because it can quite clearly happen." However, people are like, you know what? No, this is too complex. I'm just gonna give up. And you know what? This is just the law because, and that's just a theory because we're not sure exactly how it works. And I'm like, okay, whatever, fine. Just don't really, yeah. I don't know, like, because I do have a theory on how space-time works. You see, I'm not gonna release this information because it's actually a really good theory, and I feel like it could actually make like a good amount of Nobel Prize opportunities open up for me. So I'm gonna keep this to myself for now. I will write about it. I will release it to the science people over at wherever. Take it to NASA, and then like NASA would be like, "Oh hey, science board of committee, like here, go ahead and take this." I don't know, like it's a really really good theory, and I feel like it should be explained. It should be like well heard. My only fear is that people don't. I'm starting to think that's one of my fears is that I can have the answer to life in the palm of my hand, and people don't even listen to the fact that don't even listen to it. Even though I'm like, hey, bro, it's here. It can be proven with science. Like, I have the stuff. I have the goods. You're just not listening to me. And they're like, yeah, we know. And then they're like savage. And then they're like, yeah, boy. And I'm like, no, like, listen to me. Because what I'm saying is true. And, yeah. New furnace. Because I need somewhere else to make iron. Alright. I was going to make railing. So, as that's cooking up, I'm going to actually take some time to build up this amazing area that's just going to be amazing. Nothing short of amazing. Alright, so no lava. Wow, okay, nice. I hope that in the future, if I do make some like really good discoveries, which I have, but like I haven't publicized because I'm like, you know what, I need some more field work on this because I'm not sure I can't prove it with any other means than other than like, hey, bro, it's here, it's feasible, it's possible, it's plausible. So I'm just gonna try and work a bit on it. Try and gather up some resources. Maybe make a really cool law book. I don't know. Do something with that knowledge. I'm gonna do something. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna do something with that knowledge. Something interesting. Something magical and full of wonder. Oh man. Ugh. Something weird I've been realizing is just like, alright, so yesterday I had gotten a bloody nose all day long. And the only time I realized I had a bloody nose was whenever like at the very end of my day, I blew my nose and a whole bunch of like blood came out of it. I'm like, what the freak nose? Ugh. It turns out that throughout my life, I've never been able to actually feel my nose bleed. I'm not sure if anyone can relate, or if they're like, or if you guys are just gonna be like, yeah, of course you're not supposed to feel a nosebleed. It's like a thing that you don't feel. But for me, I'm like, whoa, I'm bleeding. What is this? All right, can I make andesite slabs? Andesidian slabs, maybe. I can make stone slabs. How does that work? I'm just gonna like turn my incredibly rare andesite into stone. What am I doing with my life already? Oh, I don't have to cook them. I don't have to cook andesite. I don't have to cook the stone in order to make the slabs. that I need to, like, make them. That's interesting. I never really thought of it that way. Anyway, I'm coming to the end of this video, guys. I love you guys so much, but I have to go and, do stuff for other stuff and actually edit this video so I can post it online later. So, I'm sorry, I like wanted to build and stuff like that. Here's some like building footage right now just to kind of like offset all the mining I've been doing. So, thank you guys so much for watching this amazing video. If you liked it, go ahead and go onto the channel and go ahead and scope out some even more cool videos. I know that I'm more upbeat and lively in my gameplay on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare because I'm just MLG at that game, and I'm just, rocking it. Just rocking it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next episode, and always remember, be the greatest that you can be. Always. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye. If I can control my controller and character right. See you guys around.